If you touch my blood clot here, be in a problem. Suck on the mother. Suck on the mother. Suck on the mother. Everybody are going up on this blood clot every night.
Blessed day, my viewers and my subscribers. Before me jump into the topics, I beg you to hit that like button. It will be greatly appreciated. Now, the topics coming up in this video. Holness administration investigating the reason for Popcaan being detained in the UK. Lawyer representing Roisin Barnett breaks down and is sad at the backlash she is getting. Crystal Tomlinson reacts to her and Beenie photographer being conned up off Mullines Road. Cardi B opens up to collaborating with dancehall Queen Spice. Buju Banton to release new album and says it will be totally different, and Shaggy dissed them wicked after trying to style him at the Summer Jam in Germany. So yes, people, that me going to talk about first, Shaggy. Now, I have a video with Shaggy, people, and at the first me ever see Shaggy get so vexed to the point where him actually tell people about their mother. Now, remember, say Shaggy is a jovial person, a good-hearted person, a person who give back to Jamaica and does always do good. But of course, them people here for afraid because when them actually talk up, them not talk for just run off them mouth sick, you know. Cause you see people who love run off them mouth, them never yet bad. But them people who were actually quiet and were always jovial, them you have to watch for. So he was actually at an event in Germany, at a place named, I believe, I never want to call the name, Colgne. I don't know if a Cologne or Cologne it pronounced. People, I'm going to actually read the title for the video and then I'm going to actually show you the video itself. You understand? So it did say, dancehall superstar Shaggy was clearly not happy with the treatment meted out to him by officials at the 2022 edition of Summer Jam in Cologne or Cologne, Germany. Yes, my people. So let me show you the video now so you can see what I'm talking about. Watch this.
Alright. See if you touch my blood clot here, be in a problem. Suck on the mother. Suck on the mother. Suck on the mother. Everybody are going up on this blood clot every night and I can't come touch my thing because suck on the mother. Where's up? Let's go. Hands up! 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 One high! Feel high!
Alright, my people, so you done see say Shaggy. I send a warning, say, yo, no man can come touch him mic. And, you know, people, to be honest, this clip here, it not really says a lot because would I like to know why them even come to take him mic. You understand, people? Was it a case where he was overperforming? Was it a case where them just want style the artist? You understand? There's so many questions to answer. But at the end of the day, still, Shaggy is a man who always come to do him duty. He's a very professional person as it relates to him showing up and doing his show. And I never really hear people say Shaggy this and that as it relates to him performing and things, is it? But you know, I see that video here and I decide to share it with you guys so you can judge if you don't want to judge it or leave on your own opinions, form on your own opinions, you see me? But other from that, I want big up Shaggy and go on the thing, you see my people? But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So now we're going to talk about the lawyer Tamika Harris, who is representing the youth who is accused of taking out a woman and her 4 kids in Clarendon. That's Roisin Barnett. You understand, people? And you don't know she get a whole heap of bashing on social media. So she actually did an interview revealing that, you know, she feels sad because whole heap of people are bash her and all of them things, they understand. But anybody, any lawyer, I don't think it's just her. Any lawyer who represent him, at that them would end up a face. You understand, people? But let me get into this article and you guys can tell more anything in the comment section, all right? So it's a lawyer for Clarendon, MURDER, accused saddened by backlash. Tamika Harris, the lawyer representing Roisin Barnett, who has been accused of taking out his cousin and her 4 children, has described as sad and surprising the venom that has been spewed in her direction as a result of her involvement in the case. Barnett has been accused of taking out 31-year-old Kamisha Wright and her 4 children, Commander Smith 15, Shara Lee Smith 12, Rafaela Smith 5, and 23 23-month-old Kishan Henry Jr. at their home in Cocoa Peace, Clarendon on June the 21st. Harris, who is Barnett court-appointed lawyer, has been on the receiving end of a seemingly endless string of disgusting comments because she has dared to take on the case. It makes me feel sad that so many persons are not cognizant of the process. It is part of our judicial system that every accused needs legal representation. What also makes me sad too is for people to associate representing someone to mean that you have accepted and condoned whatever gruesomeness that the allegations say they do. Harris told the Star yesterday, an attorney who practices at the criminal bar. Harris has been involved in several high-profile cases, among them being in the Vibes Cartel case, in which she was the lawyer for Kahira Jones. She was also a defense lawyer for one of the men convicted of a brutal killing of a St. Catherine mother and her daughter in 2011, and described the allegations in both cases as gruesome. The defense lawyer also represented Oches Rose, who was recently sentenced to life behind bars for the 2020 con-up of one of his stepson, Galen Buchanan. It is not new or strange for me to do these matters, Harris said. What I do is say to myself that these persons are still human beings and they are going to be facing a judge and a court and other lawyers. They at least need to know what the system is. They need to understand what is happening. They need to know what their options are, and the law needs to be explained to them. They need legal representation. Harris said that although being defense counsel sometimes attract backlash, she has never before experienced the level of venom that has been associated with the Barnett case. This is new, she said while referencing a social media comment that read, "She want a broadboard cross her back." She said that what upset her is when people say as a woman she has no heart. The gender bias is real, and the expectations of what a female attorney does and what a male attorney does, it's amazing that person still holds the specific gender roles. That's what stands out in my mind, she said. DPP Paula Llewellyn has served notice that the Crown will be seeking the DEATH penalty for Barnett. For Harris, however, capital is not something that finds favor with her. I am against the DEATH penalty in all circumstances. That to me is a state-sanctioned reprisal, KILLING, and people like to do those things and not justice, Harris said. The attorney was tight-lipped with regards to information about Barnett, but shared that he is a little apprehensive at this time. Here's it, people. Some of them have to cut out certain words and the thing, because they matter about certain things in this story and all of that. But yeah, people, we're in the thing about what the lawyer say, she never got through them type of backlash here ever since being a lawyer and stuff like that. But people, I'm not going to bash her still, you know why? Because somebody have to represent him. Somebody have to do it. Zane, and she happens to be the one who got appointed. I'm not sure if when, them appoint you, if you can turn it down or you just have to do it because, you understand what I'm saying? But, she had do her job, and obviously, she got to do her job for defend him, which is the reason why she come out and question even the, him admitting to doing the act and stuff like that, She question if he was actually forced to say him do it and thing, you see me? But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So now we're going to talk about the Minister of Foreign Affairs now doing a thorough investigation as it relates to Popcaan being detained in the UK yesterday. You understand what I'm saying? Now remember, Popcaan put out a video, and this is not the first time this is happening to Popcaan. You understand what I'm saying, people? Now basically, what's your name? Shelly-Ann Curran, my bad, actually made a post over on Twitter tagging Kamina J. Smith, right? And Shelly-Ann said, "Honorable Minister Kamina Smith, there is a situation in UK involving Popcaan music where he is detained and asked to do so by the Jamaica government. We need to know why." Now, Kamina Smith responded and said, "Dear Shelly-Ann, the government of JA has not requested that Popcaan be detained, but there are many reasons why a traveller may be detained. I have asked the High Commission to inquire into this matter as early as they are able so that they may be advised. You understand what I say, people? So I guess we have to wait and see why, the reason why them keep on and hold him, because I'm sure say when him leave and come back again, well, I'm not going to say I'm sure, but it is possible that if he leaves and come back there to do a tour or if he goes some whatever, you understand what I say, them are going to probably hold him again, and then we're going to see another video again I make with Popcaan and say them holy man, Rati and Lele. You understand what I say, people? But also we see Bert Samuels, which is a lawyer, actually made a post. I think Bert Samuels is Popcaan lawyer. I'm not sure, no, people, but I think he might be. But anyway, he actually made a post over on Twitter. Zane and Popcaan also retweeted the post. So it's a Popcaan arrestment at Heathrow Airport is a consequence of the Jamaica state putting a red flag on his name. Can you believe an artist who carries our flag high and with no criminal record being embarrassed in foreign country because his own country says he is a wrongdoer? So the lawyer is saying something different, that the government actually put a red flag on Popcaan. And obviously Kamina Smith is denying that them do it, which she got deny it even if them do it. Or maybe she not have no knowledge of that. You understand what I say, people? But what for watch and see, this is definitely not a good look, because, you know, as an artist, we really carry the flag for Jamaica. You should be free if you can travel. It's not like the artist name I call up in a certain things. You understand what I say? We not hear that artist name in a nothing at all. So I don't understand why. But as I say, what for watch and see, right, my people? But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So now we're going to talk about Crystal Tomlinson react to the conning of a youth that goes by the name of Dominic Davis. He is a popular photographer. He is also a video director. This youth was on his way to stardom. You understand what I say, people? Now also he run a company named Dams Media. A lot of you guys supposed to be familiar with him and stuff like that. Very good photographer, and is a youth where, well, me that say him is not a troublemaker or them thing, they understand? So when we heard the news that the man them actually running on him ends on Mullines Road yesterday, well, off Mullines Road, Zine, people, yo, it was like a very shocking thing. You understand what I say, people? And it actually happened at Marvally Avenue, Zine, and that, as me say, is off Mullines Road. So I don't know how much persons or person or whoever running, but basically them calling him in a him HEAD. You understand what I say, people? Very sad situation, and this youth work with whole heap of people. What about Crystal? What about Beenie Man? Yo, a whole heap of people him work with. So of course, you know, mother said the whole fraternity is just in shock. So Crystal actually made 2 posts, right, people? Well, she make a comment and she make a post. I'll show you the one with the comment where she makes. So he did a photo shoot with her, which he has on his IG page. She actually went over there and said, the best to ever do it. Love you even in DEATH, my friend. And she put the crying emoji and some doves and a broken heart. You understand what I say, people? Now, she also made a post over on Twitter saying, Dams epitomize professionalism, passion, creativity. This would have been his breakthrough year. The way his client roster was expanding. Booked him for 7 shoots this week alone. A dream to work with. And someone walked into his home and con him. What the hell? You see, my people? So as I say, you know, it's a very sad situation and thing, and I don't know, the only thing I want is for years that the person or persons who do this, them get old. That's all I want here. So, you know, hopefully some camera footage is there. Maybe, I don't know if him have camera in my house or outside or whatever it may be, you see me? But sad people. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So now we're going to talk about your girl Cardi B speaking on Spice and is open to actually doing a collaboration with Spice. I know say Spice would have loved that. Yo, that would have mad still up people. Anyway, may I get into the story and you guys can tell more anything, alright? So it's a Cardi B says dancehall is out of her lane, but open to do collab with Spice. Cardi B has admitted that dabbling in dancehall for her forthcoming album might be out of her comfort zone, but she open to an authentic collab with the queen of dancehall. The American rapper has always been pretty upfront with her love for dancehall music, even hosting a Passa Passa themed birthday party last October. However, in a recent interview with Angela Yee on her Lip Service podcast, Cardi said that the genre partner might be out of her lane. During their chit-chat, Ye said that she saw a dancehall collaboration in the Bodak Yellow rapper's future. I'm really nervous to do something like that. Cardi responded apprehensively because it's just like it would be natural, but it's just like it's certain things that you just not gonna do because it's just like you're not great at it, but it's just a little bit out of my lane. She added, the 29-year-old added, even if she does decide to have a go at it, the track would have to be authentic. It's just like when you are out of your lane, it's like, and I just want it to be real, like raw. I don't want it to be like a force or mainstream-ish, she said. Last year, she had a massive support from some of the Jamaica's biggest names in dancehall to mark her birthday. These included Spice, who gave a phenomenal performance, Shensia, Ding Dong, Cranium, Sean Paul, and Mr. Vegas. Spice understood the assignment down to the T. She wore a sparkling chain tassel, headrest with green latex leotard accented with matching chains in the back. The look was paired with gold thigh-high boot courtesy of cocoa and blue shoes with an excessive amount of bling. Clearly, Cardi has a lot of love for the Queen of Dancehall and told Ye that she's open to the idea of collaborating with her. I always told Spice, like when I was 13 years old, I told her that I made my dad buy me a Ed Hardy shirt because I saw her wear it. She proudly said, there are old one songs, it's not even on Apple Music. Like she knows that I be singing them songs on Face, the rapper added. Earlier this year, London-based singer Elama also shared her interest in Spice, noting that she would have her alongside incarcerated DJ Vybz Kartel headline her very own dancehall team party. Dancehall music is definitely a staple at all of Cardi B's get-together. In July last year, she danced the night away to some Cartel tunes at her daughter's Culture 3rd birthday party. In the past, she has also posted clips enjoying music from other artists like Alkaline, Nesbeth, Tony Mataran, Popcaan, and more. Her recent release, At Ish, collaborated with Kanye West and Lil Durk, credited the original Dan Dada Bunny Wailer for its sample of Marcia Griffith's Electric Boogie Woogie. So yes, people, we have to watch and see if we're going to get that collab. Zine, I mean, maybe it's going to happen. I don't feel like it's going to happen now. I don't think it's going to happen this year, you see me? But I feel like we're going to eventually get it. I feel like we need more unity. Can just imagine, Zine people, if Spice and Shensia them did good, and we have like Cardi B, Spice and Shensia upon a track together, and all of them just smash it up. Yo, that would have mad. And if you even have Nicki Minaj upon it too, all of these 4 females upon it. But maybe me I try to think ahead, is it? But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So now we're going to talk about Buju Banton. We're scheduled to release an album, and this album, well, for all of the Buju Banton fans, it will be something totally different. You see my people? So let me get into this article so I understand, is it? So it's a Buju Banton's new album will be totally different. Buju Banton, longtime producer and in-house engineer Jermaine J. August Reed is currently working on the Luminaries' next album, which he promises will be unlike anything fans have heard. His confidence is backed by his latest production, Mada Bada, which fans are tooting as the true return of Gargamel. We have an album in the making, and you're going to say this is a totally different, Reed told the Star. You know how Make My Day was ahead of its time. We are not directing in that vein music-wise, but you're going to get modern music with some of that flavor in it. You're not going to get any griminess. You're going to get a Buju where you feel like he's talking about you, and the music is going to be all fresh music that you will love. Reed produced on Buju's Grammy-winning album Before the Dawn 2010, as well as his Upside Down 2020 full-length project that came following his decade-long sentencing at McRae Correctional Facility in the U.S. Anticipation was naturally high for the latter album, especially considering that the musical landscape had drastically changed upon Buju's freedom in 2018. The project served as a melting pot of genres and new vocal styles, and hosted features from hot names like Steph London and Pharrell, and collaborators Steve Marley and John Legend. Offering insight into Buju's music creation process today, Reed shared, when you're surrounded by certain influence who you think have done great things in your life, there tends to be a limitation. The music just keeps repeating and doing the same things. Buju is his own creator, but but sometimes you look to older persons for advice or their liking, but when you're growing older, you tend to only like what resonates with you from an earlier time period, so you will keep going in that direction. He continued, generations don't need the same thing. If you want to move forward with the genre that is going on or create something fresh and new, you have to move from what you're used to doing. We've seen Buju evolve over the years. It's not always a straightforward creative process. Reed is a proud supporter of the new sounds today, not necessarily the lyrics, and said they sometimes clash on musical ideas, yet he hailed Buju as a trendsetter in music whose influence knows no bound, so they hear each other out and choose what's best. While he was tight-lipped about the album specifics, Reed said the album will feature new age producers, tying in with Buju's ongoing evolution. They recorded 2 albums worth of music, one which Reed will showcase this different side of Buju, and the other which will more appeal to an international audience. So yes, people, let me know what you guys think about this. And I mean, you know, things and times change, like them say. So Buju have to just evolve with the music itself. You understand what I mean, so people? So I can watch and see whenever this album drop, how people are going to react to a new type of Buju, or Buju's new style, is it? But anyway, people, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. And thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bless upon yourself until we drop the next video. I'm out.